So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're on... It's Mkhitaryan! And he's there to belt it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's picked out the run. Højlund! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Carlos Augusto. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Bisek. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Well, that's well seen too. Mkhitaryan. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he can clear it away. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ugarte did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Big chance! Must be! Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Dumfries. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's played him through. Højlund! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrible pass. That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Mkhitaryan. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that was vital. There's the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bastoni, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's been drilled in, and that is expertly dealt with. Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Taremi, oh, he's burst through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Çalhanoğlu! Thuram! That is decidedly lacking. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, and he's through the middle. Barella. Carlos Augusto. He's in a good position. And the finish! He scores! Inter are back in business. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. What a throw-in. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Çalhanoğlu, and it's Mkhitaryan. Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and here's Taremi. Oh, great ball! He's picked his way through. That's really well cleared. Mazraoui, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, red, nice interception.
2 added minutes has been
Nacho.
indicated.
Dumfries. Taremi. Now it's Thuram. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. No reported change to either side during the break. Mkhitaryan is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Fiddles it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Garnacho. And no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a fine interception. Manchester United are looking lively here. It's Casemiro! He's done very well to get to that.
Casemiro is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Maguire gathers from the goal kick. And he welcomes it in. Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Taremi. Cleared away. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Acerbi. And here's Taremi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Çalhanoğlu!
The attendance for this match was
He's missed, but not by that far.
72,306.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Bisek.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ugarte gets a foot in here. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Played back in. Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barella. Looking tidy in possession here.
Taremi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
25.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Number 20.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Coming on the
Bruno
field.
Fernandes.
Number 37. Mainu. Number 14.
Well, quality
Eriksen.
clearly deserted him
Number
at the crucial
23.
moment.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Number
The delivery
7.
wasn't. They can
Mason
revisit that
Mount.
further on.
Substitution in progress.
Shaw spots it and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fratesi. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fratesi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shaw. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bastoni. Barella. Carlos Augusto. Shaw. Carlos Augusto. And he's intervened well there. Mount is onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. And that's been won straight back. He can run onto that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here.
2 added minutes
Calhanoglu.
has been indicated.
Mount! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mount finds himself offside. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Acerbi. So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. DiMarco spots it and intercepts. Fratesi. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now that's well seen too. And he's intervened well there. Dumfries. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? He's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Can he get it through? Barella. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Carlos Augusto. And it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Thuram. Aslani kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's managed to get free. Çalhanoğlu. It's a decent-looking cross. Çalhanoğlu gets rid without sophistication. Çalhanoğlu. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Martinez. Stood up well to him there. Inter Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Fratesi. That's a nicely measured pass. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Martinez.
Well, from experience, I can tell you, he'll get a...
Gets the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Fratesi, that is from the goal kick. Dumfries. Taremi. Dumfries in acres of space out wide. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
He's found a way past. He's found a way through. And he's there to retrieve it. Dumfries looking to add to his goal. Well timed, excellent interception. 30 minutes gone. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's good running with the ball. Taremi. Great pressure, plenty of it. Taremi is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That has been cut short. No, that's been intercepted. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Acerbi. Taremi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's well spotted. Mkhitaryan. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And Martinez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Thuram. Carlos Augusto. Mkhitaryan. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that is expertly dealt with. Dumfries. And it's Mkhitaryan. Calhanoglu. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mkhitaryan. Foot in. Taremi. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Aslani. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Looking for the run.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. Acerbi. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Aslani can get it clear. Dumfries. In towards the back stick. And it's hoisted clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ball driven towards the far post. That's really well cleared. Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening.
And it's been given away. That is a great pick out. Thuram gets flagged offside. Barella. Mkhitaryan. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
DiMarco.
That's good play from him.
In with the challenge. Nicely aimed pass. DiMarco. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bisek. And it's Calhanoglu. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Has a goal! And they're quick to get it back. And here's Calhanoglu. Barella. They want to be quick to recover this. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mkhitaryan. Martinez. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending was strong and firm. And he has been fouled there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a brilliant interception. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Oh, that's fabulous. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Darmian promptly onto that, and that is that. Martinez. Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mkhitaryan. He's had a hit! He should have put that one away.
Mkhitaryan really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 3 coming up. Darmian attempts a clearance. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Martinez. That's a nicely measured pass. Carlos Augusto deals with that comfortably.
I think we're about to see
And the shot! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Carlos Augusto. Carlos Augusto proves just a little bit too strong. He's played him through. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Dumfries. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Fratesi. And it's Çalhanoğlu. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And we are already back underway. Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 31, numero 30, numero 9, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 28, il numero 32, il numero 8, il numero
Barella.
16.
Dumfries. That is good alertness. And it's Acerbi. Oh, played right into his path. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Thuram fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Up for a header! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Played out towards the right wing. He has found a way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Frattesi. DiMarco. Gets his pass away. And another try! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Barella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Barella. And here's big chance! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's on Nautovic, and he was quick to react. Pavard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Çalhanoğlu, and the counter is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Frattesi. He's shifting through the gear. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Thuram. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's on Nautovic. Can he get away here? The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Arnautovic is first to take the long walk. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Çalhanoğlu next in line, and here he is.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Inter Milan looking to draw level. Oh no, it's a tame miss. Inter Milan with the chance to go 2 up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
So this one to restore parity.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Dimarco is third in line. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done, never took his eye off the keeper either.
Thuram is the 4th man to step forward for them.
He was always looking good there, nice penalty.
Martinez with the last of the first 5 penalties. Big character, big moment, big save. Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Sommer must save it. Off the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Dispatched! There will be more of this. It's 3 apiece. Pavard must have hoped he wouldn't have to take one. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Inter Milan must score here to stay in it. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that was vital. And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Martinez. Di Marco. In with the challenge. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. He's found a way through. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Really well.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Carlos Augusto. A disastrous start, 2 down in next to no time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Ferran Torres, and it's Çalhanoğlu. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! Yes, it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's had it taken off him. Dani Olmo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that could set him on his way. Ferran Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Martinez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the defence just about came out on top. Ferran Torres! Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ferran Torres. Bisek. Di Marco. To Ansu Fati. Now it's Ferran Torres. He might be in here!
Ferran Torres, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's beaten the last man. De Jong! Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. A finish of true class.